So it's easy to just write you off as you an African. So we'll read about the so-called Africans, because they really the children of Ham. If you know about the flood in the Bible, it was a real act that happened. They try to act like it was a fairy tale, so then you won't even take the Bible serious. But they found Noah's Ark on Mount Ararat. I don't know if you know it or not. They found Noah's Ark. So if they found Noah's Ark, then that means the Bible is real. Because you ain't never heard about Noah and the flood unless you read it in the Bible. Go ahead, read that.
Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood.
Right, so Ham is one of 8 people. It was Noah, his sons, and their wives. They the ones that survived the flood because God chose Noah, because Noah was a man of God. And that's just how the Lord do. The Lord chooses a specific person, and he deals with them and their family. Because you got to understand that the Most High only deals with a specific person and their family. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we are the children of Israel. And that is the man that the Lord chose to deal with and his family. Go ahead, read.
He became the progenitor of the dark races.
Right, Ham became the progenitor of the dark races. So when you see the continent of Africa, all those different tribes in Africa, they come from Ham. He was the progenitor of the dark races. Go ahead.
Not the Negro.
No, black people, you African American.
Not the Negro.
You from Ghana.
Not the Negro.
You from Nigeria.
Not the Negro.
Coming to America.
Not the Negro.
Let me tell you this, black man, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, you do not come from Africa. You got to understand that that is somewhere we was placed at, running from Roman captivity. Matter of fact, if I could get Babylon and Timbuktu. Now that we know that Ham is the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, let's see how the hell we ended up in Africa. Go ahead, go to page 84. Now let's see how we ended up in Africa, to where now they just masking it off as that's just where we've been. Do you know that a lot of land mass in Africa is not even populated? Every part of Africa is not populated.
Right.
Most of it is the damn jungle. And next they gonna say you George of the jungle. That's what they gonna say. You was climbing on trees and swinging on ropes too. When that's just not true, man. We always been a civilized people. And the Africans knew that we was not their people. When we came over there in Africa, we stayed on the west coast because it was not inhabited, and the Africans did not deal with us, and we did not deal with them. Just like right now. You think I'm lying? Right now, do Africans and black people deal with each other? No, they do not. We can be living right next to African. We do not deal with each other. Go ahead, read.
From Babylon to Timbuktu. In the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem.
Right. So what you got to understand, that it was a prophecy that Jerusalem was going to fall. And Christ told us to flee when it happened. Right. They recording this in a history book. This ain't the Bible. This is what the so-called white man found out. He found out that they sacked Jerusalem just like Christ did. Go ahead, read.
In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son, Titus, put an end to the Jewish state.
They did what?
Put an end to the Jewish state.
So who is the people over there?
Put an end to the Jewish state.
So is the Gazan people, is that really they land?
The Jewish state.
They put an end to the Jewish state. It was uninhabited because they destroyed it. They ran all the original Jews out of Jerusalem. And where did we go?
The Jewish state, with great slaughter, during the period of the military governors of Palestine. Many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa.
Did what?
Fled into Africa.
How many?
1 million Jews
did what?
Fled into Africa.
That's how we got into Africa. Because the Romans, the so-called white man, is the devil the Bible speaks of. He ran into Jerusalem and he started killing Israelites. He starved Israelites out to where they was eating their own babies because they was hungry and they needed food, but they didn't have no access to it. And that's what's happening right now. Right now in the West End, you are being starved out. You got one goddamn grocery store. How the hell you got one grocery store in a neighborhood full of black people with babies to feed, Similac, milk? They starving you out. This is something they always done. This is something, a tactic the white man always done, and you're going to look at the so-called white man like he a humanitarian. You're going to look at him like he's so nice because he gave you WIC. He gave you food stamps. You ain't got nowhere to spend the money. You got one grocery store, and they was about to close it down a couple months ago.
Right.
They had to protest and stop it because the people that don't have cars wouldn't have been able to get no damn food. Right. You can't tell me the white man ain't the devil. He's the son of the goddamn Romans. He's the son of the Greeks. They have the same mindset, and that's that they hate God's chosen people.
You rejecting the I.S.U.P.K, you rejecting the Lord. There's no way around it, because we the reason how you know the truth. Without us, you don't know the truth. Without us, you don't know you Israel.